Hello and welcome back, you guys. I have another little tutorial for you today. And today I want to show you how to make the perfect flat double crochet circle. So this is perfect for like a pot holder or something, something that you want to be super flat, right? You don't want it to be like this or like this. So I want to show you this one, and I'll also show you some tricks to hide the start, right? Like if you look at this and you don't realize that my yarn is still attached, you really can't see where my circle began and where it ended, right? There's no visible seam, which is really awesome. So I'm going to show you how to make the circle, first of all, flat, and then second of all, how to hide the start, how to have no seam in your work. All right, so you can begin with either a magic circle, a magic ring, or you can start with the 4-chain approach. Okay, so my personal favorite, I don't know, I'm biased. I enjoy the 4 chains and then connecting the chains and crocheting into the center of those chains. So that is the method that I'm going to use. So to make the 4 chains joint together, I'm going to go ahead, and do 4 chains. 3, 4, and then I'm going to insert my hook into my first chain. It doesn't have to be that loose as mine, and then slip stitch, I should say, through, and there you have it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is work into the center of these chains. So you have to be careful not to accidentally work into one of those chains, but in the middle, in between them. And then I'm also going to tuck this little end around and make sure that I am also grabbing it. I'm crocheting around it with my stitch. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do let's do 2 chains. And then I'm going to double crochet around. So yarn over, double crochet. I'm making sure to grab this extra little tail of yarn. And I want to do my first chains, they count as a stitch. So this is 1, 2, I want to have a total of 12 stitches. Okay, so 12. So 3, 4. So I'll get you to go ahead and make sure you have 12, counting the chains. All right, so there you have it. Let's just go ahead and count my stitches before I show you the next step. So my chains, they counted as 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and slip stitch into the second chain from the beginning. Okay, so slip stitch, insert hook, yarn over, and then pull through. But I've got one more step to make sure that it looks perfect and there is no seam. Okay, so turn your work around, insert your hook under the next stitch here. Okay, under the next one, and then place this one over and pull it through. Okay, make sure it's not too tight. And it hides the seam so nicely. Okay, so now insert your hook, and one more little trick. Now I'm going to go ahead and single crochet, no chains, into the same stitch. Okay, so insert your hook under the whole thing, yarn over, chain 1. This is going to replace my first double crochet. Okay, and then I want to do 2 double crochets in every single stitch. Okay, so I'm going to work another double crochet into the same stitch. Now I've got 2 there. Okay, so now go ahead around the circle and 2 double crochets in each stitch. and you should end up with a total of 24 stitches after this. Okay, so keep going like this all the way around until you've got 24 stitches, and then I'll meet you there. All right, so I'm almost done my little circle here. I have one more stitch. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, and this one is a little bit tighter. It's a little bit weirder just because that's where I was doing my slip stitching and stuff, but that's okay. Insert your hook and 2 double crochets into that last one there. Okay, count your stitches. Make sure you have 24. I actually just counted them. So now you're gonna slip stitch into that last, remember how we did a single crochet and then a chain 1? So I am going to slip stitch into that chain 1. Okay, so insert your hook, pull through. Now turn your work around. Look at the next little stitch, insert your hook, and I want that little loop to come, whoops, through here, okay? There you go, no seam, everything is so hidden. I love this method. Okay, so now, same thing as before, into the same stitch, no chains, I'm gonna insert my hook, and do a single crochet. Okay, single crochet, chain 1. Once again, I want to do another double crochet into the same stitch. Okay, so insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now, in the third round, I am going to do 2 double crochets in every second stitch, and 1 double crochet in the other ones. Okay, so 2, I'm only going to do 1 double crochet in the next one, then 2 in the next one, and then just 1. And like this, you're going to go around the entire circle, and then you should end up with 36 stitches. Okay, so I'll get you to go ahead and do that, and I'll meet you at the end there. All right, guys, so this is it, almost done. Now I'm going to go ahead and slip stitch through that first chain on top of the single crochet at the beginning. Okay, so slip stitch, and then I'll turn my work around, and I'm going to put my hook through that next stitch there. Catch that little loop, okay, and pull them through, and then turn her back around. Okay, so from here, you can basically do as many rows as you'd like. So this, we've done 3 rows, right? So in the next row, basically, instead of doing 2 double crochets in one double crochet, 2 double crochets, 1 double crochet. With each row, you're going to space them out by 1 more. Okay, so in the next row, you'll have 2 double crochets in 1, 1, 1, 2 in 1, 1, 1. Every row, you are adding 12 stitches. Okay, so now I have 36. Then for the next one, you are going to end up with 48 and 60 and so on and so on. So with each row, I am adding 1 extra space between the 2 double crochets in 1. Okay, and that will create a perfectly nice flat circle. I've got 2 of them now. And you can use it for whatever project or pattern that you need. All right, thanks for watching.